Good morning, children. We continue with our topic Language of Chemistry. This is my 10th lecture today. Here I have taken up few specific chemical reactions. We study about the reactant, the product, the word equation we write on that chemical reaction. Then we write down a balanced chemical equation, the conditions under which the chemical reaction has taken place, and what we observe. In the present setup, you can see a round bottom flask containing zinc granules. Through the Tissot funnel, dilute sulfuric acid is added. A colorless, odorless gas evolves which passes through the delivery tube, through the beehive shelf and gets collected in the inverted jar. Now this gas is hydrogen. Hydrogen being lighter than water displaces water down and gets collected in the inverted jar. First, we write down the word equation for the chemical reaction. Okay, so what is the reactants? Zinc plus dilute sulfuric acid react to give you products zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Okay, so this is the word equation where zinc, the reactant zinc, dilute sulfuric acid, and the product is zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Now what is the condition for the reaction? The condition is close contact, because zinc has to be brought into contact with dilute sulfuric acid. Only then the reaction will take place to form zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Now we write down the chemical equation. Okay, so what is the symbol for zinc? Zn. Plus sulfuric acid, it is H2SO4. The product's form is zinc sulfate. Now this hydrogen is displaced. This hydrogen is displaced and we get zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas, and this hydrogen gas evolves out. So the reactants over here is zinc plus dilute sulfuric acid and the product is zinc sulfate and hydrogen. This is the word equation, and when we use the symbols and formulas, we write down Zn plus H2SO4 to give you zinc sulfate, ZnSO4 plus hydrogen. Okay, and the condition I told you, it is close contact. For a chemical reaction, you should keep in mind what is the condition. It is close contact. Every chemical reaction will have a particular condition under which that reaction proceeds. Then we have observation. What do you observe? You observe this hydrogen gas evolves out in the form of bubbles. Okay, now hydrogen gas, I have told you in the previous videos also that it burns with a pop sound. So observation is the pop sound. This hydrogen is colorless, odorless, and it burns with a pop sound. Okay, this particular type of reaction is called as displacement reaction. Why? Because zinc has displaced hydrogen from sulfuric acid to form zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Okay, here you can see that I have neatly written down the word equation, the balanced chemical equation. The reactants, the name of the reactant is zinc and dilute sulfuric acid. The product is zinc sulfate and hydrogen. Condition is close contact. And observation, a colorless, odorless gas evolves with effervescence which burns with a pop sound. The type of reaction is displacement reaction, where zinc has displaced hydrogen to form zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Also note, the reaction is completely balanced. That is, number of atoms on the left hand side and the right hand side of each element is equal. Next reaction that we study is between vinegar and baking soda. We take a test tube, and in the test tube we add some baking soda. Okay, white color powder we have in our homes. Now to this we add vinegar. This also we have at home. Okay, now baking soda, the formula of baking soda is NaHCO3 or sodium bicarbonate, and vinegar is CH3COOH. Okay, now when we write down the word equation for this, we write down as sodium bicarbonate. Sodium bicarbonate. This is sodium bicarbonate. Okay. The chemical name is sodium bicarbonate and the formula is NaHCO3. Commonly we call this as baking soda. To it we add few drops of vinegar. Now this vinegar is acetic acid. Okay. The formula of which is CH3COOH. Sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid react to give you sodium acetate. Okay, sodium acetate plus water and plus carbon dioxide. Okay. Now, when we have added vinegar to baking soda, there is a brisk effervescence, and the effervescence, the bubbles of gas, it comes out. Okay. And now if this gas is transferred through a delivery tube into another test tube that carries lime water. Okay. That carries lime water. Now lime water chemical name is CaOH whole twice. Calcium hydroxide. Okay. So in this diagram you can see that vinegar is added to baking soda, there is a reaction and there is brisk effervescence of gas coming out, that is colorless, odorless, and when passed through lime water, that gas turns lime water milky. Okay. Now we will write down the chemical equation. Okay. This is the word equation. This is the word equation. Now we will write down chemical equation. So NaHCO3 plus acetic acid is CH3COOH will give you product CH3COONA, sodium acetate. What it is? Sodium acetate. Okay. This plus water plus carbon dioxide, and we put a upward arrow. This upward arrow indicates that evolution of gas has taken place, and that gas is carbon dioxide. Now here again the condition for the reaction is close contact because we are adding vinegar to baking soda. Now what is the observation? The observation is evolution of colorless, odorless gas, carbon dioxide, that turns lime water milky. Okay. Here I have noted down the important points. Baking soda is a common name. Its chemical name is sodium bicarbonate and the formula is NaHCO3. Vinegar is a common name, that is the name in which it is known in the market. Okay. Chemical name is acetic acid and formula is CH3COOH. First I have written down the word equation and then the balanced chemical equation. NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid CH3COOH. These are the reactants and the products is sodium acetate, water and carbon dioxide. Note, the reaction is already balanced. The number of atoms of each element on the right hand side and the left hand side is equal. Okay. Now the third chemical reaction we take between hydrochloric acid and sodium carbonate. So first we write down the word equation. Okay. Word equation is sodium carbonate plus dilute hydrochloric acid. The products formed is sodium chloride plus water plus carbon dioxide. Okay. Now this is the reactant and these are the products. Okay. Now when we write down a balanced chemical equation, we will write down the chemical equation now. What do we write? Sodium carbonate, the formula is Na2CO3 plus dilute hydrochloric acid is HCl. Remember the C is capital and L is small letter. Now we form NaCl. This is the product. Plus H2O water and carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide is gas and therefore it evolves out. Now the condition for this reaction is close contact. Why? Because you have to add HCl to sodium carbonate. The products formed is sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide. What have you observed in this reaction? Carbon dioxide is gas, so it will come out in the form of bubbles. Okay, and carbon dioxide, the confirmatory test is that it turns lime water milky. Now the important aspect here, we have to see whether this chemical equation is balanced or not. So what do? We write down the name of the elements one by one. Sodium, carbon, oxygen, hydrogen and chlorine. On the other side, we copy down the same sequence of elements. The law of conservation of mass says that mass can neither be created nor destroyed in a chemical reaction. So now note down the number of atoms on either side. Sodium is 2, carbon is 1, oxygen is 3, hydrogen is 1, chlorine is 1 on the left hand side. That is the reactant side. The product side, sodium is 1, carbon is 1, oxygen is 2, oxygen is 1 over here and 2. 1 in water and 2 in carbon dioxide. Okay, and hydrogen is 2 and chlorine is 1. Now let's start with the first element. 2 atoms of sodium on the left hand side but 1 atom of sodium on the right hand side. So what do? We multiply with 2 and this becomes 2. Now sodium is balanced on both the sides. But with sodium is the chlorine atom. So this will also get multiplied with 2 and it becomes 2 atoms. Right? Now carbon is 1 on this side. Carbon is 1 on the right hand side. 3 atoms of oxygen on the reactant side and 1 plus 2. 3 atoms on the of oxygen on the right hand side. Hydrogen is 1 but here it's 2. So we multiply hydrogen with 2 and it becomes 2. Now with hydrogen is associated the chlorine. So chlorine will automatically get multiplied with the same number. Okay, so this also becomes 2. So this is the coefficient that will write over here 2. And this 2 and this 2 of chlorine is for the single molecule sodium chloride. So now the equation is balanced. Now you can see over here I have written down the word equation, the balanced chemical equation. I have pointed out the reactants, the products, the condition is close contact and observation is brisk effervescence of a colorless, odorless gas that turns lime water milky. That's all for today. Thank you.